up? What's up, everybody? Happy Juneteenth
Was I talking?
to
Yeah,
my black folks. You said what, Bree?
did y'all hear any of that I was saying?
Nah, everything was muted, so we didn't hear nothing. What did you say?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
hmm
I don't know. We don't have to deep dive into that. Welcome everybody. This is the Ish We Talk. I am Moon Pies Papa. I am the creme de la creme, the dude that tries to push my voice in with these two extreme queens. I am Lily. I have my co-host, the do all be all. Without her, we would not be able to do this. I'm talking about she's like Morpheus to the Matrix. This is Lindsay.
Hello, everyone.
And again, we have the rookie of the year, hostess with the Moses. First time she ain't fashionably late. She showed up on time, but she didn't show up on time for the rehearsal. But we ain't even gonna talk about that. We're gonna move on. It is Breezy Bree.
Hey, I thought that was a grace period, but how's everyone doing?
All right. That was a good spirit. Again, happy Juneteenth, all my black people. I always
And,
represent that before we even go
and
further.
happy
Happy
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Bliggity black, the black, but it's also Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
I was about to say, and piggybacking off that, representing Happy Pride Month to my non-binary people in that group, that lovely group. I don't want to mess y'all name up, so I ain't gonna like throw it out there. But everybody that like don't like pronouns. Happy Pride Month, my people.
Yeah. You
Again, this is the Ish We Talk. And our 2 minutes is over. So how the fuck everybody doing? How you ugly motherfuckers doing right now listening to us? Let's get the basic things out of the way so y'all can understand where y'all can find us. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review so we can continue to give you the ish that we talk. Back to the basics, everybody. How the fuck you doing? How's your health? How's your wealth? What's the deal? What's up, Derek?
I'm cool. How are you guys?
I'm a little hoarse in the voice. I'm gonna be sipping some herbal tea during the podcast. I'm gonna be real chill, like the Quiet Storm on Hot 103 Gems. All of you who don't know, that's our local Kansas City radio station. I can't remember the dude that used to do it at night, but it'll come to me.
What is the dude they used to do it at night, man?
I can't think of his name. It's gonna come to me because he used to be like it's such and such with the Quiet Storm.
Was it Tony G?
At a
No, it
No, he
wasn't
particular,
was.
Tony G. It was
He
the dude
worked.
that
He
with the
worked
real somber voice.
yeah, it was
with
such and
somebody else.
such. Was it Michael? No, you see, I don't know. Something with how.
Right.
Y'all know what's funny is those things are everywhere. When you go out of town, you listen to their radio. They got
Yeah,
the Quiet Storm, and that'd be so.
everybody does. Yeah,
That is so
everybody does.
hilarious. I know, but it's just funny how the broadcast, how it works. I guess at night you gotta mellow it down.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I'm gonna be coming
Till
today,
like
kids.
2 o'clock.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mm.
until
The
about
quiet,
2
the
a.m.
quiet storm came
Play
on to like
every.
11 to 3.
I don't know, but
It
all
was
I know is
11. No, the
about
quiet
time you
storm was
leave the
11 to 2.
by the time you leave the club, they playing rap music all the
Yeah,
way until Shay and Shine in the morning.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because
It
by the
was
time you
11 to
leave the
2.
little bar and grill, they playing rap music. I'm talking about, and it be everything you be wanting to hear like they jam in the night. At least that happens to
Mm-hmm.
me.
Yeah, it happens to me too. They play the
But
best music at night.
they really do. To the Quiet Storm
Yeah.
and
So
the
yeah,
club
that's a trip down memory lane.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right. So what are we talking about first, guys?
It's lightning bugs outside.
Whoa,
Uh
is that on the roster?
no, I just seen some. I'm like, what? So
I did not
All
study
right.
about lightning bugs, Bree.
street
I didn't put
guy.
that on there. Put that on there. All
Do
right.
you guys?
So
I'm
first off,
going home.
just, all right. On a serious note, first off, we would like to give our condolences to the Atlanta rapper Trouble. A few days ago, he was killed by somebody that I'm betting money that he didn't even know.
No, he didn't.
Because apparently, yeah, because apparently he went over to a young lady's house and her ex-boyfriend came over and was tripping and killed him. And the ironic part about it is that he did a video like a year or two ago talking about situations like that and telling dudes to let that shit go because she probably gonna dump you for somebody else. So the person ended up turning themselves in like a day or two later. So yeah. But RIP to Trouble.
Yeah,
So
R.I.P.
that was that's messed up. And all the people, cause when I seen this, man, I seen a lot of dudes saying, "Oh, he knew better. He know not to go over a girl's house after 9 days." Like all this old weird stuff. Like, man, you new age dudes is weird, man. Listen, it was a tragedy that this man lost his life. He went over there like every last one of us dudes go over to a spot. Like it ain't no time limit. If a girl say come to the crib, come to the crib. I'm sure she didn't say, by the way, I got a crazy ex-boyfriend. He was just going through the motions, man. Don't y'all be trying to make people more gangster than what gangster's supposed to be. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Like, ain't no dude been like, no, it's been 9 days. I ain't about to ride over that bitch house. Like, no, like, nigga, this was an accident. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He went over there, dude was tripping, bam, that's what it was. It ain't no guidelines to this shit, man. You niggas is weird, man. Like, same nigga that say weird shit like that is the same nigga that climbed the window and beefing at his baby mama because she fucking another nigga. Like, let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was whack. You know. I don't have too much more to say about it. It just was whack and it was a very unfortunate event. And just condolences to his family and prayers for them to get through this. That's really sad. To die over something this silly is sad. So, Bree, do you have any last words?
I don't. Nope. Condolences.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's go ahead and talk about this DL Hughley and Monique update. Now we already did a deep dive into it last week. So you can go check out episode 48 before that deep dive. But the update with the story is that DL went on to his afternoon radio show and went ham on Monique. He called her a bunch of diabolical words. What he what was the words that he used? He said she's a horrible human being and
She's
I can't
deplorable.
remember all the words. Deplorable. Yeah. He called her a lot of big words.
He
And
did everything not to say, you stupid fat bitch.
yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did refrain from calling her a stupid fat bitch.
Yeah.
Barely, less.
He did everything he needed to do not to say that.
Right. He definitely did that. And so before he got on the radio show, his oldest daughter, who the situation did not happen with, she was the one that addressed Monique on Instagram.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, yeah, because it was his younger daughter that the situation happened to. So when he went onto the radio Monday, he also clarified the situation, because that was one thing Monique and a lot of us had misconstrued, that we assumed that it was a grown man that was messing with his child when it wasn't. It was
It was
a
a
kid the same
13-year-old
age
boy.
as her. Yeah, which doesn't it doesn't make it any better,
It
but
shouldn't have been brought up in the first place. He didn't joke about that enough to where
yeah,
it should have been,
nothing talking about.
yeah.
Exactly. He didn't
So,
joke about that at all. He was
Uh,
actually raising awareness of it to listen to your daughters,
mhm.
right,
you
So,
know.
right.
And so for her to
He put some
backfire on him
context to
like
it.
that,
Yeah.
you know, she
So
she
he
she
put some
made it
context to the situation, and clarified a few things. And then her response, Monique's response to his daughter, was talking about, we can go on to your father's show and have a discussion. But DL basically said, you would never come on to my show, ever.
hell no.
He was like,
nah.
we can keep it between us, but leave my family out of it. You basically went too far. You need to leave my family out of it. And that
Yeah.
and that was basically what he said in a nutshell. We still ain't heard anything from the promoters or anything like that. So we don't have a full picture still. But Monique's sister came out speaking against Monique, and she read Monique down. She read her down. Um, but Monique has not addressed either one of them, as far as I know. So yeah. So hopefully this is the end of it. A lot of people are wanting 50 Cent to take her off of season 2 of BMF. Last I checked, he's not.
Nah,
Um,
keep her on there.
but
She need that. That's what she needs to be.
yeah,
I don't think she need to be taken off BMF, but I do
Exactly.
think she need to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
She need to be quiet
expeditiously.
because now, you know, like I said previously, I was with you when you was like they blackballed you. I'm like, you they might have, but now,
Yeah, yeah,
This is
she
a
went too far with this one.
yeah, like that was unnecessary. Because if somebody would have did that to her, she'd have been pissed. She'd have been on CNN.
Mhm.
She'd have did so much shit. She'd have made CNN.
Right, she
this
would
was
have went on a press tour.
what
Exactly.
I forgot the Greek myth, but this is when you get too close to the sun, your wings melt. She melted her own wings. She got too close to the sun. She got so caught up in that everybody is against me mentality. She became the bully in the fight, and like when now we seeing the consequences of it. Now she's seeing the consequences of it. I really want to say that a lot of it ain't really got nothing to do with her. A lot of it got to do with the orchestrating and the contracting of her husband.
So what do you think her husband is doing? Gassing her head up?
I think
Yeah,
that's what he thinks, and I don't think that's it case at all, Lily. I really don't. I think he probably telling her like, "Shut the fuck up. We need this bread." I don't think it's him.
No,
I think it's her. I really do. I don't think he
no,
mishandled nothing. I think she overreacted, did some punk shit, and this is where we at.
no. You know why I can't agree with that? Because so many people have spoke out against her husband and how he acts behind the scenes.
Oh,
He's like how Wendy Williams' husband was to a certain
yeah.
extent.
See, my thing is like, cause I get what you're saying, Bree, and I would agree with that if he would have like a really like neutral rebuttal every time he's with his wife and his wife goes on rants.
Hmm.
Like if he had a
Right, she
neutral
would be going
rebuttal,
by herself.
yeah. So like if he had a neutral rebuttal over there, like, this is great, such and such, we're gonna do this. and we're gonna move forward, then I will understand. Like, nah, he's totally with the bullshit. So I think he be wanting to he likes that fire in her ass. That's just me. That's just my opinion.
He could. I could see that. I mean, I could see where y'all coming from too, but it just seemed like since she went so below the belt that she might be, but hey, either way it go, she dumb and he dumb because you gonna trick yourself back out to getting money. You're gonna be sweating to the oldies like you been doing on TikTok.
Derek Jordan said, she just needs a script. She's done with stand up. Just read your lines, do your job, and stay out the way for real, for real. That's how I feel. Like I definitely think she needs to go to acting and just stay there. Just stick there. Stand up ain't for you no more, lady.
She got too much. She too bitter. Her stuff ain't gonna be funny.
You cannot be a comedian with that full of hatred. Like, because comedians make pain. They make pain the jokes, or they turn pain into jokes. Excuse me. You are not doing that, lady. You are making pain real, and you're making shit like fucked up in the game.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't funny no more. You just putting somebody's dirty laundry out there. That's like the nigga that couldn't crack jokes and you crack jokes on him and he be like, well, that's why your mama smoked crack. That's not funny. My mama smoked crack, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just tired of her. Like I said, she gonna be sweating to the oldies. When she be dancing to them car hop songs they used to roller skate to motherfucking Sonics too. She'll be all right. Had that bitch, let's go do the hop.
Man.
Let's go do the hop. Ooh. Or she singing the Surfing by the Beach Boys. That's what ain't nobody about to put up with your shit. We understand, Monique. You heard. We get it. They fucked you over. You right. But 1, 2, 3, that's enough.
Exactly.
Right. We got to figure out a different strategy.
Yeah, because you ain't been in the game in so long. We good.
Yeah.
Whether you off the big screen or a comedian. And I like Monique. But you went too far with that. That just people's kids is off limits. Yeah. Like, that's not
the whole thing in a nutshell.
Yeah, that shit wasn't cool. So yeah, that's the update in a nutshell. I guess we can get to this, what the internet's been a buzz about. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh Lord, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, they broke up after dating for a year, and the internet was in shambles about it, mainly because that's another notch on Lori's belt, and they just can't take. It's been conflicting reports as to why they broke up. So, some people are saying it was a contractual agreement that ended. Some people say she wasn't ready to settle down and he was. Some people say that he wanted to go back to his ex. So, and no official word from either party as to the reason why they broke up. But do you have any thoughts about it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
For the life of me, I don't understand why we give a fuck. It's Michael B. Jordan and it's Lori, I fuck who I want to, Harvey. Like, this is not something we need to concern ourselves with.
Hold on, what's her
is this the thing that white people was doing when like George Clooney was running through a bunch of bitches? Was like white people talking about this shit? Cause like nobody give a fuck. You just that's what it is.
Nah, it's
No, they
people
talked about
that
they
care.
talked about boy.
It is. It is some people that care. They turning her in the future off that album he just did with them with that sleep mask on. They didn't put her face.
But this the thing. This
Put her
girl.
face on.
Yeah, they didn't put her face on it. And then on them TikToks, they be like, I told they need it. And they turn in the future. They
She
turn
a young woman. She a young woman that ran through counting what 9, 10
Oh,
niggas that we know.
I don't know how.
I got pictures. Hold on, let me share my screen because I got pictures.
I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you. Bree, that's the whole thing in a nutshell. It's like nobody cares. Like she a young woman, she ran through maybe 10 niggas that we know. So like who gives a fuck? Like, so what? Like we be thinking motherfuckers is hoes. They just in an inner circle.
I mean,
They all fucking each other.
I think that men are putting so
Yeah.
much on her because she's pretty and they don't be wanting the pretty girls to be hoes. And what you niggas fail to realize is that how
Pretty girls are born to be hoes. What are we talking about?
I'm telling you, because the only people that's tripping off of it are the men. No woman cares.
Man, they made that mug trend. The only time I saw a woman talking about it was just like, damn, can she live her life?
Yeah,
It's a
don't
lot
no
of
woman care. We
butthurt
don't
ass
give a
niggas,
damn.
man. I don't
But
get
they
it.
they got Michael. I guess Michael B. Jordan went to the basketball game not too long ago. They didn't took close ups of this nigga on the game talking about look at the pain in his face. They giving tutorials about how sad this nigga's eyes is drooping in the corner. So apparently, like I said, the men don't want her to be like damn, she need to slow down. She gonna end up being a hoe. But at the end of the day, that ain't gonna stop nobody from messing with her. So it's just like
That ain't. She's got to reach her whole potential in order for a nigga to put a ring on it. You got to remember,
Lindsay.
J Lo was J Ho before she started getting rings put on.
Who is this man with her?
Okay, so this is Memphis Depay. I think he was a soccer player, like an overseas soccer player.
Okay. Cute.
He wrote a song about her too. Hold
Look,
on.
she getting that outside dick for real.
Well, damn.
Okay. This one is her with Justin Combs.
They messed around.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's that?
This is her and Trey Songz.
Oh Lord.
I have to go through these other pictures because it was a whole collage.
Good and damn well
But yeah,
trading
that's
don't
her
want
and
to
Trey
do
Songz.
Ugh, she messed with him.
They was
no good
together
damn
for
well
like
Trey
a
gonna have a
year.
piece of that action.
Oh, this is Lewis Hamilton. Y'all know who he is?
I don't. He got something
He's
to do
the
with
number one.
cars.
He's the number one race car driver.
Okay, I put it together. I seen all them BMW emblems. Once I seen that AMG on the bottom, I said, "Ah, them is member shirts." So he raced cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a black guy in the industry because you know it ain't that many of us, and he's like number one.
Okay.
He has an episode with David Letterman on Netflix.
What'd you say, Lindsay? Sorry.
I said he has a episode with David Letterman on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
You know his show, My Next Guest Needs Introduction. Yeah, like he's a big deal. Basically, what I'm trying to say is big deal.
Keep going through the okay, Lori, keep going. Let me see. I'm getting intrigued now. Now it's turning different. Now I'm starting.
No, these are other couples. I have to cut to the other couples. Now this is her with Diddy.
Okay, I do kind of remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was a scandal in itself. He was dating his son's work. That's her in Future.
For Future. Okay. I lost count of how many dudes we didn't went to. Anybody counted?
I didn't. But this is her with Akon's brother. You know, Akon's brother is a record exec, and he used to date Tracy Ellis Ross. But this
I
is
know
her with
they
him right here.
got that boy. Yeah, I already know.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. Who was that? I was about to say, well,
I'm
damn,
trying.
that's somebody.
No, that's not him.
Mm,
And that's her with Michael B. Jordan.
okay, I don't see the problem. She's young. Apparently
Okay, again. So 9 niggas.
it was
That was
9.
9.
9 niggas.
Okay,
So
9
and
at
everybody's in the
25.
uproar over 9 niggas.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I
I
don't
mean, I
understand. Like,
guess a
man,
big
come on, get
deal.
the fuck out of here.
I think the big deal is the dudes she's doing this to are like heavy hitters in whatever industry in they in, and she's not treating them that way. But she might not feel that way about them. So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with what she's doing. She sowing her roll oats.
She living her best life, man. You never know where the day is gonna bring. You never know how the wind's gonna blow. You never know how the sun is gonna shine. All that bullshit. Listen, that's a young lady that's doing her best. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a movie I used to watch called Sweet November. Uh, it was with Charlize Theron and Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves wanted this lady bad, but she was like he was only here for a season, you know. And in that season, she showed him the best life. What ended up
I
happening was,
sick.
you said what?
She was sick.
Yeah, she was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But and the whole thing applies to Lori Harvey. Like, she's gonna give you a great season. Enjoy the season. She's not ready to settle down.
And she shouldn't be. She's 25 years old. She's an entrepreneur. She got her own business. She's damn sure can work. I think she was a model for Louis Vuitton or Dolce Gabbana. Like I'm not. I don't understand because if I was young and I would probably be doing the same thing. I probably wouldn't have did the daddy and the son. No, now.
I
That's
mean,
where
yeah,
it kind of made me be like, all right, Lori, shit. But other than that, she's fine.
yeah, yeah.
But that's just my journey, and I'm not knocking her for doing that because she might not have did it to the son. We don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? They might
We
not have
don't
got.
know who she really.
Yeah, we
We
might not
don't
know
know.
exactly. That's what I mean. I don't know. I can't say because just because, and I know men, and it's so funny because like y'all see a girl with a bunch of dudes, and think she's doing it to them, and she's not. But the dude ain't telling y'all they not doing it. So you know what I mean. But all in all, nothing's going on. So that happens. I don't think she's gonna lie and say she didn't mess with them, and she knows she did. I don't think she cares. So, but I don't know what she's doing. I can't say. Even if she was having sex with all them, that's not my business. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing bad or good to say about it, but I think the memes are funny. They calling her little future and uh, things like that. And I don't and then it was real funny when they showed Michael B. Jordan at that game. He did look sad. They was talking about how he needed a support group. It was funny. They was just like, this man is hurt. He is dying. And
He ain't hurt for that, man. He hurt because he dropped all his white hoes for one black woman. Like, yeah, pick his white hoes back up. Like, it's hard for me to like go to bat because one, I'm a guy. One, I'm a guy that been hurt by a woman. Nobody still should give a fuck about that but me. I don't need nobody like, oh man, look what this bitch that did to this nigga. That just make me seem like a soft ass nigga.
I mean, it's not making him seem soft. It's just funny to me because before the man that did the TikTok dissected it, I didn't think anything of it. But once he showed, he did look sad, and it did look like Michael B. Jordan was saying in his head, "I'm just trying to make it." He did. He was.
Yeah.
He was.
As a man, watching how this shit is played, I'm like, why they making this nigga seem like so fucking soft? Like this bitch didn't put this demon pussy on him and then vamped out, and now he don't know how to fucking put himself together. Like, why are they doing this nigga like that?
That might have been what happened because to the untrained eye, you would think, oh, he's at the game. He do look like they just broke up, but he's fine. But once it got dissected, he did look like he was pushing himself through. The man said we gonna see him at the game and not see him nowhere else. I ain't seen him nowhere else. That was the last time he was out in public. Because they was like, he just did that because everybody found out about it. And he tried to, make it look good. But we ain't gonna see his ass again for a couple.
But that might not be the breakup. That might have been what she said to that nigga. Like, it'll fuck a nigga head up if a black woman look you in the eye and tell you, yeah, you got a good dick for a white bitch, and then leave.
Lily, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, she could have said something to him that fucked his mind up. Like, if you dissected it like that, I'm like, it couldn't even have been a breakup. It could have been what she said to him before the breakup.
I don't think she said that. I think she probably was like, nigga, you knew what it was. And that was it. If more than anything, it was a you needed me type of situation. She hit him with that Rihanna song and backed out the driveway.
That a fucking nigga up. Like, just imagine if if a girl was like, I'm leaving you, and you like, what happened? You was just another nigga on the hit list. Like, bitch, what the fuck?
I mean, but y'all say things like that to women, so what's the problem?
Ooh, right. Man, you know what? I think me and you gonna have like one of them Ayana moments. Because like you be saying you nigga, I swear I'm not this dude.
No, I don't be meaning it. You, I mean men, like men, not you. You in a whole relationship. I mean like men in general do things like that to women. They say I've seen men say some harsh shit to some women. I've also seen some women say some harsh shit to a man. But it don't be on a woman to go below the belt. The man forces her to go there. Now, as myself, I'm going below the belt off the rip.
I'm about to say sometimes we don't. Sometimes y'all go there.
Yeah, that's just me. But if I tell it depends. It depends. Like if Lori Harvey, she probably if she did that Rihanna hoe backed out the driveway playing a song, that's because he wasn't getting it through his head that they was over with, and she had to be mean. Now she probably told him like, I just can't do this no more. I don't think it went nice. I think he cried too. And I think he tried to cry because, and she probably was like, that ain't gonna work. Oh, I think he cried. Yeah, I think he cried.
It was what the minute that nigga was comfortable with putting his bare ass on camera, she probably was like, nigga, we through.
He cried because he was calling, she let him call this nigga, we all know he got a little ass head, and she was calling him Turtle. Nigga, don't you know them turtles be having them funny shaped heads? She cracked on this man and made it his nickname for the world. That's their little love name. Yeah, he cried when she told him she was done. She was like, nigga, I'm tired of this. I'm cool. I don't want to do it.
More invested in me because I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I knew that. I told you I watched the TikTok. I watched that man dissect this shit onto why this man is hurt, and I agree with it. Because at first I'm like, he might not care. Maybe he was just like, I want kids and be married. And she was like, I don't. And they was like, okay, and shook hands. But nope. That man is struggling. I have not seen him since that Golden State game.
So Bree, what you're saying is like it's a whole role reversal. Like he was the woman to say, I'ma change her. Like that's what he was thinking. Like,
I don't think he thought he was gonna
be like
her, but I think
a nigga tell a bitch like, I don't really want this, I don't really want that, and she'll be like, all right, cool, that's what I'm with. And in her head, she like, I'm gonna change this nigga. Like,
right, I feel you, but I don't think that went on. I think he just was like, I'm the breath of fresh air she needs, and she was just like, I'm breathing just fine, but come on, like,
all right. Derek says, LOL, it's funny that people really care so much about a black celebrity breakup, and neither one of them haven't said anything. We got to do better as a people with our focus. LOL.
For
sure. That is true. That is very true. Because, like, we even just went through a little rabbit hole about that shit. Because in my head, I'd be like, man, she must have said something crazy to this nigga. Like, but that's just me.
I think she might have said, we done. Yes, it's over. It's time to move on. Shout out to PSP.
Oh, no.
Y'all listen to Bay music. Y'all know who that is. But anyway, that's my sentence.
Yeah, you lost me with that one, man.
You don't know who PSD is? The
Don't
driver?
No.
Bree, don't do it. Don't do it, Lindsay. Don't say anything else.
Okay.
No. We no no no. We just let's
Okay.
add that to a show about Bay music and have her just sit there and like, ooh.
Well, I'm going to go ahead because he did some shit now that I don't agree with. But before he
Yeah,
did,
PSP, yeah, he on some fucked up shit, but he
before
had slapped though.
I fooled with him, I like this music. He was on Cutthroat Committee.
Yeah.
He's in the, yeah,
Oh, I know them.
yeah. But anyway,
You said
he,
that
no,
so out of the loop too. Oh, I
I
know
know.
them.
I do. Yeah, I've heard of them once or twice.
Those guys have that one song.
Yeah.
isn't guy there in their band? Is it Dre Mac? Let's see.
Dre man. Rest in peace to Mac Dre, man.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah,
And you got pictures next to this man's mural. For shame.
I do. You are correct. I do. I have visited the mural.
For shame.
Who this person is.
Only know 4 songs.
Right. All right. So yeah. So shout out to Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. Um. Next up, this is kind of messed up, but Lily, this is your story. A white guy that beat up the black woman in the grocery store.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
gas station or the grocery store?
No, it was a gas station.
Oh, gas
Um,
station. I thought
it
grocery store
happened.
was one.
It happened 4 weeks ago,
I seen that shit.
but it just like went dead in the water, and I just want to reinnovate what's going on because, to me, it was so fucked up. Um, the lady's name, she's 23-year-old Raimi McCoy. She went to a
Okay.
gas station, and she heard this guy saying racial slurs outside before she walked in. When he walked in, he continued with the racial slurs. Um, he proceeded to get his beer. He set his beer in front of her items. She told him to back up. He was too close. She moved his things, and he proceeded to hit this lady 10 times in the face
He sure did with all his might.
with all his might. This man's name is Kevin Williams. He's 59 years old. Uh, Before I get into the whole thing about this case, I really want to say this. Yeah, it was witnesses there on camera. You could see his witnesses. The thing that bothers me is y'all allowed this man to hit on her like that.
She was
He was giving her all of the strength that he had in his body.
I seen it. He had his drunk strength and his human regular strength. I seen
Yeah,
it. Bitch.
and it was two people in the back that watched this and did not try to intervene. That's the thing that bothers me. But because I would have beat the shit out that man. But we gonna move on and say let's deep dive into this man that assaulted this woman. Again, his name is Kevin Williamson. Uh, he has a history of violence. He's a registered sex offender.
Mm.
Um, he had a domestic violence case that the injunction was dismissed on it. He had 2 aggravated assaults, one with a deadly weapon. Both of them was dismissed. So this blatant menace to society has been getting off on a lot of shit, which gave him the extra dick power to feel like he could put his hands on a queen like that. They gave him a $20,000 bond. When he was in court, he asked them to lower it. Like, I just want you to lower it down to nothing. That's how arrogant he is. He actually said that. Can you lower it down to nothing? because he just wanted to get up out of there. Because he's used to doing this shit and getting away with it. At the gas station that he frequently goes to, it's been recorded that he calls it Blacktown. Yeah.
Blacktown.
Yeah. That's because it's frequented by black people. So he calls it Blacktown. Wow. So he went to Blacktown to grab his beer. I'm just, in his words, not mine.
Right.
And they're trying to give him an assault charge, but hearing that it's witnesses to hear him saying racial slurs, the victim saying she heard racial slurs, him calling the gas station Blacktown. They still haven't made this a hate crime yet. And this is what I don't understand. When things happen to everybody else, man, the government be so quick to go to bat and like shut that shit down. It's so sad when we see situations like this with Miss McCoy, where she on camera you see her getting assaulted by a grown, strong man, and nothing is happening. It took him 4 days to go to jail. They said, well, they had to do it right. They said we had to make sure we do it right.
It sounds like to me, I know the story, Lily. It sounds like to me he might be the son of some old like sheriff friends. Grandpa used to be the sheriff, uncle, something in that town, because he gets a lot of slaps on the wrist because he is a degenerate.
Exactly.
They said it. He's horrible. He's a woman beater. He's racist, and he seen that black woman to start trouble with her. You know, whatever it was he seen about her, he didn't like, and he started trouble. So, you know, but I think the reason why it took him so long to be found is because, like I said, I think it's some type of good old boy law they got that shit. You know what I mean? You know, y'all know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you said. That's why I
Did.
said it was something different. Because the nigga told the judge he wanted her to knock it down to nothing. Yeah. Like, you gotta have pull to say some shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. He's used to getting his way when it comes to certain things in that town, and I think it's because some good old boy. It could have been his grandpa. Mind you, he's 59, so his grandpa's probably old as shit, dead. And
right.
Grandpa probably was cool with the sheriff back in the day, so they look out for each other's kids. You know, some old racist good old boy type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I seen that he was into, because at first I'm like, she was hitting him back. She was. And then she kind of balled up.
And you can't listen, he old and he drunk. That's a different type of strength.
I know. So once, that's what I said. I said he must have really been hitting her hard, because she tried to fight back, but she couldn't. You know, at the end of the day, it is a man. So, you know, and then I did see people behind her and they didn't do nothing, but I'm not. Now, this is what I want to speak on. I'm not shocked. I've been in situations where a white man has gotten smart with me and needed to be checked, and it was several black men standing around me and didn't do shit. To where I don't expect for nobody to do nothing. If I'm getting into it with if a man or a woman's being racist with me, I know I got to handle my own. I've been in too many situations where there was no protection from men of no color, none. So I ain't shocked.
I feel, you know what? I feel bad for you, Bree, because that really does happen, man. I don't know. I was around my mother. My mother told me when I was young, she better not ever hear about me letting a man beat up on a woman. I don't care if she wrong or right. Like, a man is way too strong. She used to say that all the time. And like, I remember one time we was driving and she saw a man snatch a lady up like in the middle of the street. She pulled over like the police. She jumped out, like, hand to the Bible on my daughter. She was like, you get your motherfucking hands off her. Like, that's the type of woman my mother is. And so I would never let that shit happen. Even when niggas argue and shit, I'll be like, man, pipe that shit down. Like with their baby mamas, and I don't like that type shit.
I mean, I don't think I've came from a neighborhood or a family or friends that would do that. But see, other people that ain't kin to you that you don't know, you just walked in this gas station. I'm not shocked that happened. I'm not shocked nobody broke it up. I'm not shocked at all. Like it, I'm just not. I probably would have tried to help her before one of them dudes, men would have. I'd have had to get a bottle and bust it over his head for her. You know what I mean? And
I'm gonna
then
keep it
they would have
100. The minute I seen that white man chug a punch at a black lady, I would have beat the dog shit out of
been. Nah. I've seen white men get slick with a white lady before, and a black lady before, and I've had to be her back up as well. And I've seen some black men get slick with a black lady before, and I've had to be her back up, and that's had happened to me, vice versa. But mind you, it's men of all flavors standing around ain't doing shit.
and that's the thing. That's what bothered me, because they was like, it was several witnesses, and I'm like, y'all watch this lady. Like, I counted this shit. They say 10, but this nigga, he swung like at least 12 times.
He took off on her. It wasn't cool.
This nigga went hand, like nobody said nothing. Like, that's the thing that I don't know. I'm just, every time I look at it, I'm like, because it was a nigga directly behind him, and he just sit there and watch him swing on this lady.
And then this is what men say. Why you didn't say nothing? I don't know what they got going on.
Yeah, some people don't want to get involved because they don't know what's gonna happen. Like with the other,
I understand that. I ain't saying, like, for me, because it was a white man, I'd have beat the shit out of him, and that's just me being me. At the same time, if it was a black man that did that shit, I would probably just broke it up. Like, hey, I would have thought that was his old lady. You can't do that shit here. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. All this whole extra shit. I would have went there. Yeah. But at the same time, I would have still intervened.
Right. And I get that. And I commend you for that, But I can't 100% dog the person that don't intervene, because I've seen situations where the person that intervenes is the one that dies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't just be like, oh my God, nobody jumped in. Like, I kind of get it. People don't like to get involved. People want to go home.
The men say, the black men too, they be like, I don't know what they got going on. And then, you do kind of got to think like, well, yeah. But at the same time, you kind of like, nigga, this still is a female. You know what I mean? But
I'm jumping on both of them. I'm like, man, this is a female and this is an old white man. Like, we heard this. Y'all witnesses, so y'all seen the argument. Y'all know they don't know each other.
Yeah, that one in particular, I definitely will see somebody jumping in.
I just don't understand why didn't nobody go in that motherfucker like, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Right. Because I feel like another man that was probably half his age could have took him down with no problem.
Girl, yeah.
So I can definitely see.
I would have punched this nigga lights out. I would have hit him dead in the motherfucking the side of his shit while he trying to swing. I would have fucked his shit up. Mm-hmm. Like, while you trying to hit on this lady, I would have pinged your shit. By the time you realize, you would have been right next to the Cheetos, nigga. You got me fucked up.
And then would have been talking that shit. What are you doing? And would have just stood there stupid.
Stumbling, trying to stand up and shit.
Wouldn't have tried to hit you or none of that.
Nah, he wouldn't have did shit, stupid bitch. Like, no one said, get your bitch ass out of here, man.
I already know. I hate that happened to her. But they did find him. He did go to jail. I hope they get this into some type of hate crime.
Exactly. Oh yeah, he released too. So yeah, your shit is right to an extent, Bray. He knows somebody to know somebody, because they paid that 20 grand.
I'm not trying to be funny. My family has been privy to that on my dad's side. My grandmother used to work for the jail. So a lot of her kids got to get out of jail free cards for years. So I've seen it. I mean, after death, because she's been dead for years, rest in peace. But I seen it. In this case, it's some racial shit. In my grandma's case, that was just her looking out for her children, But yeah, I've seen it. I know how it can go. That's why I know that's what happened. Because I've seen, I've actually witnessed it, and I'm not Caucasian or European. So
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So Derek says, and you would have got arrested on site. Sad part, wouldn't have had took 4 days straight bullshit.
oh yeah, Lily,
I would have smiled in my mugshot, bro.
you'd have been in
Yeah.
jail for assault, and then we would have had Jay-Z and Beyonce get you out and
Yeah,
pay for your living.
yeah. I would have
Straight.
smiled and no, because I know I'd have made my mama proud. My mama would have watched that, and my mama would have been like, "You goddamn right."
Man, I'd have been like, man, my co-host is in jail. We'd have been famous because I made sure of it. We would have shaved from that shit.
Listen, oh God, like, hey, man, not on no extra shit, because I am not no thug, no gangster, nothing. I just was raised to be a man.
Man, I would have
Y'all
sat.
would have seen, that man throw them bowls, and then the next thing you know, you would have seen that man fly to the floor, and you would have seen my little ass standing behind him, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
Look, I got the shit flagged to the shade room. Shade room would have been hitting me and Lindsay up. I'd have been like, let me look through the. Bam, there go Rock Nation. Boom. Hey, yeah, he's a good dude. He's not in the streets. We need some help. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Now we.
Nah, you know what it would have been like? Would have been like when that episode of Fresh Prince when they was taking that car to Palm Springs and they got pulled over. You would have been like, yeah, I'll testify, and got the news people down there. And you would have made up a whole bunch of shit that you stole. That would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious.
Man.
So Derek says real man activity.
For sure.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing. You got.
we are not protected as Black women at all. Like you said, I heard. I mean, we all know this. Black men get it. Black women get a little worse because they don't like women and don't like the color of our skin.
Yeah, I say it all the time, man. I'm one of them. I'm not a feminist, but I will continue to always say, man, it's really bad for the Black women out here. One is because you Black. That's already a strike, and then boom, you're a woman.
Right.
You can't do anything. We seen it. We seen
Black
women.
don't respect
No,
they don't respect Black people for one, and then they don't respect women. So we got
Exactly.
combo. Yeah.
It's horrible on our end.
Combo.
We seen it. We seen women doing the same thing that these men have did and got off and go to prison. Like that lady that stood her ground and shot that man, and she in prison.
What lady?
The Black lady. I don't.
In Florida, in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was it was a domestic issue, and she shot her gun in the air and got 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hit nobody, didn't point it at nobody, just shot it in the air.
I mean, it's getting more and more blatant about the laws for this country for my race. It's none for us. So, first it was a lot of people ignorant behind a lot of things, but now they just they don't care about hiding certain things or trying to make it look good to the nation no more. It is what it is. We see it. So
yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah. Well, I hope she makes a full recovery. Because them things, man, that man was going.
I hope he go to jail for a hate crime. That's what I hope. He make a full recovery.
Yeah, that's
hate crime. Because he definitely, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to do an update.
I definitely want to do an update, but I do I want to say this before we move on and all that old extra. And I don't want to sound like a militant dude, but as a Black man, We gonna have to start taking like we take lumps like a motherfucker. We go to jail for the pettiest shit. We gonna have to start taking lumps for some real shit, man.
You know, I'm about to turn into Glenn on y'all. The white man got y'all. He programmed y'all to hate y'all's own women.
Yeah. He did. A lot of us all did. I'm so
Mhm.
glad I wasn't one of them. So
Not you, but a lot of
we
men.
gonna have to start taking lumps. Like I said, I would have smiled in that mugshot because I would have slept the shit out that white man.
I'm telling you,
Like we gotta if we not protecting our women, man, who the fuck else gonna do it, man?
man, we would have
Right.
been nation brunch next year.
Like it don't make no sense. We gotta start
Hey,
protecting our women. It's bad enough we go through our turmoils with our women. Like we go up and down. We as black men, man, we have been brainwashed. We have been caught up in so much shit that try to disconnect us from our black women. It's so fucked up that we go through that. The least we could do to show respect is to have a back and situations. Like stand behind them. Like you can tell a motherfucker when they wrong behind closed doors. But stand up, man. Stand beside your women, man. That shit's crazy.
We'll see, Lily. I ain't gonna hold my breath. That's why I'm locked and loaded.
Y'all say y'all go to bat for uh white women and talk about why y'all don't date black women and y'all do all that. Man, come on, man. We need more people that like because there's people out there, but it ain't a lot of people with enough respect for people to understand that we have to start taking care of our women, man.
It
Like,
just needs to be this. Every time somebody get on some coonery, Dr. Umar to pop up and just be like, like every single time. He ain't gotta say shit. He just in the room, leave like phew, phew, okay. Or not what's his name? Farrakhan. Like it need to
yeah.
be anytime we get on coonery, somebody need to come up and be like, you know what? For our ancestors from back in the day, you know, that's what it need to be. The
Yeah.
old that was in them trees need to come down and be like, you not gonna help this one? Here them niggas in helping us. Like, yeah. I
Man.
thought
Farrakhan don't do it no more. He got a
Pet Cemetery they ass. Like
he got Farrakhan got a young brother up under him by the name of Rizza Islam. That hey man, that dude, man, he's a very intelligent man and he be checking the shit out of people.
I heard of him.
Yeah, like, hey man, you got to watch him cook. That boy cook.
I was gonna ask, like, who do y'all think was gonna take over? Because they ain't like Farrakhan ain't gonna be out here too much longer.
oh, it's
Like,
gonna
yeah, you know, he don't speak no more. So Rizza Islam been
it's him.
he's been giving that word. He's been giving you the and he's a different type of player because like he from Compton, so he ain't about to be on no extra shit. That nigga say nigga, he cuss every now and then, but he let you know, man. Hey, boy, these motherfuckers against us, y'all.
We'll see. I'm for it. I don't have a I listen to Farrakhan. I listen anybody that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's the thing that RZA's on. Like he ain't trying to convert you. He don't want. He'll tell you all the time. I don't want some of y'all. Some of y'all need to be where y'all at, man, so y'all can make a difference. I don't want none of y'all. What I want y'all to do is understand the teaching, though. Like we supposed to be with each other.
hmm yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
Like we didn't win on that. My bad, man. It's black love, y'all, man. I ain't got nothing but black love, man. That means, listen, I do a lot for my black love. Like I ain't about to fake the funk on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've lost too much not to know what I need to care about.
right, right. I understand. I understand that. That was very well said. Very well said. All right. So moving on. So, a
Do I still
Missouri woman.
yeah, I'm still sound like I'm on the class. Go ahead.
You said you still sound like what?
I'm on the quiet storm.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we
you
got to
got the
split it up.
appropriate tone. You got the appropriate tone for this next one.
Yes.
So a Missouri woman, she contracted HPV from her boyfriend, and she filed it under his car insurance because where she contracted it was in his car. His insurance company is Geico, and because they did not respond to her lawyers when they initially sent out the demand, she might go on ahead and win that claim of $5.2 million. So, so yeah, this will definitely set a precedent if this does happen, where I can foresee people gonna try to claim stuff under homeowners insurance, under maybe like a manufacturer warranty if they had sex in a bed and
I
the
just
bed
hate
is under warranty. I mean, like, where is it gonna end? Like, this is crazy. What are y'all thoughts?
I hate she did this because like I wish she would have did this and just told me about it because now everybody put it, you know what I'm saying? So now the front claims are gonna be frivolous. You know, they gonna
Yeah,
start making clauses like, we do not that say if you catch something because you in this man's house and we insured it, that's too bad. Like that's now. So, if she would have just told me, I would have told the appropriate people it needed to go to and handed it out that way. But to each his own. I can't hate this lady. She got a cold bag. That was hard. I couldn't.
yeah.
Congratulations.
The finesse, the
Yes.
finesse of it
Who
all.
know? See, and this is what's so cold. Her mom and daddy helped her with this shit because I could
Yeah,
see them knowing an old lawyer like, well, Frank does this and that, and we gonna look into it. Guess what? It's legal. We can sue. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Too bad for Geico for not opening up y'all's mail.
yeah.
Not
Lily, what's your thoughts?
Like I said before, it's so white. Yeah, it's so white. Yeah, it's so white. Yeah, it's so white. Listen, white people can do the fucking fool. The thing that's so fucked up about this is if she actually gets this money, if
that's
she gets this money,
I can't get mad at her.
you can't get mad at her, but then you gotta look at the boulder that's gonna roll down that motherfucker because
Yeah. Insurance
if
policies are gonna be high as fuck.
exactly now, because next thing if it's this now, it's she called HPV. The next thing that's gonna happen is they gonna sue the insurance company because somebody's gonna end up pregnant in a car.
Oh, I think that all the insurance companies heard this like we did, or in motion to have these things set in place. And they're new when it's time to do your renewals. That's on there now.
I mean, because just imagine you having sex in a car and you get pregnant and this nigga ain't shit, and now the insurance company got to pay your child support.
Yeah. Because you conceived in the car.
Yeah, and the car was insured, so therefore I should be insured.
Shout out to they lawyers because that's not my fault. My lawyer knows how to do their job.
Cause it's so white, yeah, it's so white.
And to keep it a buck with you, I feel like this person is not gonna be a European descent. I feel like it's gonna be like not that. I really do.
I bet you them lawyers is
Right.
white or Jewish.
Or now they definitely are, but
I'm
she
telling you,
don't
I'm
be.
telling you that loophole was It's all white. Yeah, it's all white.
Now I'm curious to know, Bree, what makes you think they're not white?
I just don't think they are. I can't.
It's just
No, I just don't think they are. I mean, I can see where you could think it'd be like a Karen type person, but at the same time, I could see it being like, fuck this shit. So,
yeah.
and that fuck this shit didn't necessarily mean it had to come from anybody of rich melanin descent. It could have been someone else of another hue. But I don't feel like they gonna be Caucasian. I ain't gonna be shocked if they are, but I don't think they are. That's next on the quiet storm. Just from now on, fella, you in the car. Put it down. When you're listening to that quiet storm on that radio and you gotta pull over in the rain because you got your hoochie daddy shorts on and you feeling yourself. Make sure you wear a condom. TV is real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Quiet storm.
You remind me of that Doggy Style album when he was like, "This is DJ Easy Dick," and you were listening to the Jack Off album. Like,
I lost my voice. I came back. It was already kind of 2 cheeseburgers of being away from 21 Savage anyway, but now.
all right.
2 cheeseburgers.
In the morning, if in the morning you catch me right, I say 21, 21. You think I'm at a concert in the morning?
Bree said her motherfucking voice get rough out in this motherfucker, like rough and hiding the accent. Like that's the thing. Your voice is not only rough, it's hiding the accent.
Hear that, but okay. But yeah, I'll be in this motherfucker. Ah, how much money you got? A lot. How much money? Boy, look.
You're like, good morning, you. I say good morning.
That's why that morning. He talking about next he get you back. Good morning, do you? That shit was hilarious. I sure be like Brian.
Oh goodness gracious!
And I'm all one, look like a woman and everything. That's what's so funny. Oh,
oh geez. All right. So Derek says we do not cover nothing outside of a car accident or any damage to your vehicle.
Yeah, that's what they thought.
They didn't do them. They didn't answer them because they didn't contested that shit. So shit. Now they scrambling like.
Right.
Now they're gonna get to the nitty gritty. Like they're gonna tell you, you know, when you be trying to transfer your insurance over the phone, they're gonna be like, if you have any type of sexual relations, and you got any diseases,
they scrambling now.
Yeah, we're not liable. Will you sign this waiver to say that's on you?
Either that or they gonna have to buy like some supplement insurance.
Or
for that, you know.
Wear a condom. Get tested. See if you got some shit.
Man, I'm assuming that's too much of a hassle for people to do.
Right.
Because people continually get STDs. So I mean, it's not that much of a hassle for me to do it, but everybody's not me.
You know, watch
huh?
I'm still gonna say it because I used to watch TV Summit back in the day, and I'm always gonna kick the truth to the young black kid. Where That way, when you do hear that choir storm, hoochie daddy shorts on, and she rubbing your inner thigh the whole ride home, and you like, I can't take it no more. And y'all, Casamigas, wear a condom. That's it. That is it. Cut that quad store on. Wear a condom. Cut the window down a little bit, so you know.
Like, listen, especially in them hoochie daddy shorts, ain't no nigga about to be driving or sliding to some crib about to smash because she done already got him like on rock. He not walking in the store with that in some hoochie daddy shorts. Hell no. Hell no. They gonna be like, yeah, young G, you ready, ain't you?
Look, you know you wearing before you stepped out the house, you looked out that mirror and said, I'm wearing this. Before you pick her up, go to the Quick Trip, get you some condoms. You already know she gonna be like, for them shorts, okay. That's what she gonna say in the car. Then when y'all get to drinking, excuse me, y'all get to drinking, she's gonna be like, you got, excuse me, gotta go to the bathroom. That's when that cat calling shit gonna come. I'm like, okay, baby. Next thing you know, y'all do a couple more shots of Casamigas. Y'all on the ride home. That thigh meat come out. Hey, all hands on deck. I don't know what's going on. I see inner thigh meat, and I had about 6 shots of Casamigas, and everything clear and sunny down there. Flo ain't in town. I don't know what's gonna go on. That's why I'm
So, right now, you telling me, Bree, you a dog ass nigga. You see some thigh meat, you automatically just start rubbing on the thigh meat like that weird nigga in the club. Like, yo, what I'm saying though, you know what I mean? Like, what we doing tonight? Like, nigga, that's you, Bree.
But
I
so
mean,
it
with
sound like to me.
my thigh meat, I'm rubbing on, you know, until I lure Harvey up out of there. But yeah, I'm gonna rub your thigh meat. Don't wear the shorts, nigga. Don't wear them. You shouldn't wear them. You want me to call you a hoochie daddy and say you look good in them shorts, and rub your thigh meat. You need to do it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be doing it. And I don't have a problem. Much obliged. Much obliged. I don't have a problem doing it. But just for those who get down in that car listening to the choir storm, from here on out, wear a condom.
I mean, that's it and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Unless you gonna,
Yeah.
unless the insurance company gonna be like Geico, and I don't think what's the name of that insurance everybody use? Because I used to have it. That cheap ass shit. What is it called?
The general.
Not the general, because they got a spokesperson now. Shaq say spokesperson. What's the other one? The other
I don't
insurance
remember.
is cheap.
Rodney D. Young.
Yes.
Oh no, fuck Rodney D. Young insurance.
First, they like, you got Rodney B. Young. First, like, look, we can give you a year supply of gizzards from Go.
Yeah, my sister had Rodney D. Young, man. Like she was in a wreck. I think they gave her like $1,000. Like, that's a shitty ass company.
Sweet tea,
Right.
gizzards from Go Chicken Go, and a $10 Quick Trip gift card.
Like,
Gizzards sound really good.
Man, don't they? Shout out to gizzards.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ooh, I didn't. I felt something, Lord. But anyway, I can't get mad at that lady. She's pissed. She got HPV. Somebody's gonna pay for this, she said, and she mean it.
yeah, she got the
Yeah.
raw deal at HPV too. It's like anytime her lawyers went all the way up to sue the insurance company, she must have had the worst case of HPV known to man.
Well, it's just bad in general. You know what I mean?
It's bad in general, but I'm saying like her shit must have like immediately warded up. Like warded up where it was hideous. Like,
Who? What?
you know, because you can get genital warts.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
HPV just ain't like, yeah,
Oh,
it just hiding your blood and it might give you cancer.
well,
Like sometimes that shit'll blister you to fuck up.
I know my cousin had HPV. She died too. It ended up turning
Mm,
cancer,
mm.
Yeah, like
and she got it from her man. So I wholeheartedly stand. If you can get a coin, you can get a coin. You know, you got it from her dude, her kid's dad. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's messed
yeah,
up.
that happened. It's real. Shout out to Baby D, R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
R.I.P.
so, like, she had to get it, like, bad.
I'm sure she did. I mean,
Answer.
we don't know what's going on. She could legit be sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Anytime they, like, because because Geico ignored them, so they went above the court that Geico was going through. Like, they went above them. Like, they was like, you ain't even responded to this. Even though we ain't got nothing to do with it, you still should have responded.
Yeah. Yeah. So, word to the wise. Open your mail.
Please check your mail.
Man. So, yeah. Well, that's that. So, next story. All right. So, the next story is that they have made the first sex robot.
Oh shit.
And I actually have a video of it. So let me pull it up 1 second.
You said they made it when?
Didn't they been have sex robots?
They did have them dolls. They were robots. They was
I
just
don't think
dolls.
I think they weren't interactive like people.
Oh,
Yeah, they was just dolls. They weren't robots. Okay.
Oh.
What?
First sex robot market. Lord.
You keep going in and out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just like, they about to hit the market.
All right, let me play it.
That system, you can connect the AI that you've created in the app to the robot and carry on the conversation with her that way. Once you've got that loaded and you hit chat, she just comes to life.
Could you came back so fast, baby? I'm glad you came back so fast. Why, baby? 10 minutes without you seems like an eternity.
Through that system, you can connect.
So yeah, that's the the first sex robot. Oh, I also have the second, or the first one that got purchased, I should say. So let me pull that one up as well. This motherfucker fine. It's about time.
For the factor.
Okay.
I am the 3000. I am here to please you.
You can please this motherfucker.
Let's see.
Oral.
I can help you plant flowers.
Okay. We ain't gonna worry about that. Let me whoop your shit.
Playing.
Okay, cut the music off. You know what? We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out.
Unauthorized area. Unauthorized area.
Oh no. We definitely got some defective equipment in this bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. Customer service.
I thought that was funny. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you think about the first sex robot?
I don't want to offend anybody. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let y'all have.
Hey man, it's it's something out here for everybody, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be good for somebody. You know, maybe that somebody is a dude that sleeps on a bed with Batman covers, but it's still for somebody. So, and that's fine.
How much you think it costs?
It costs an arm and a leg. Like it's gonna be a lot of people saving up they janitor checks for that. Yeah. And it's gonna be some well off rich niggas to get it too. Like, they're gonna advance. AI is getting advanced every fucking 5 minutes now, man. So yeah, pretty soon we really gonna have Stepford wives out here.
Yeah.
They're gonna have one that do shit for everybody. Pretty soon they gonna have a sex robot for ED, like for niggas with they can't get their dick hard. They gonna have a sex robot just you know what I'm saying, to cheer him up and shit. It's okay.
They gonna have emotional support robots.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us, babe. Maybe I can just keep rubbing it till it gets hard. Like it's gonna be something.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, to each their own, If you can afford it, have at it.
Yeah.
I do remember this one show that was on Vice, and they had gotten like the first like silicone life-size doll, and she did some investigative reporting and really tested out that life-size doll.
What?
That was nothing for me, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But Vice, they go the extra mile.
I seen that on Vice. They do go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean,
so she actually played with the doll.
She actually had sex with the doll.
Yeah, that's
that lady with the blonde hair.
Yep.
Yep.
So she talked to the camera, giving a review in the middle of it.
What?
You have to look it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the stuff she was doing was stuff that, I guess she gonna try to play it off and say it was for educational purposes, but at the same time, it was. If she wouldn't have done it, we wouldn't know. I put it like that.
So it was for educational purposes.
So I'm kind of glad she did it, but it's just kind of like, damn, bitch, what type of time is you on? Why are you thinking about this? But okay.
So like through mid-stroke, she's giving herself. She's giving you a commentary.
I didn't see that part because I turned because I had to. But yeah, I was very mad and never revisited. So what happened, Lindsay?
Yeah,
was she at least having a good time? I just don't understand how she can give a commentary and then like serve her own self dick.
Well, she wasn't serving her own self. She was up there.
And she was riding him, and she was giving a review while she was riding it.
Yeah, she was up there.
Yeah, like she had the camera prop where his face would be, or maybe on top of his face, and while she was riding it, she was giving a review. And it is investigative reporting.
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, if she wouldn't have did it, I wouldn't have known. I just didn't
I
figure
wouldn't
out.
know.
I mean, I don't
Did
think the
she did,
report was bad either. Huh?
did she even look like she was enjoying it?
I didn't get to see that part. I seen when she first got up there.
He
Now,
didn't watch. He wasn't a porn.
I'm
oh
not
yeah, it
saying
wasn't
that.
like
I'm
that,
saying
Lily.
like if she's gonna be like, yeah, it feels like this in my pussy. Like what the fuck?
She did kind of. I mean, she used better words, but she did kind of say that, and she compared it to a human being.
What'd she say?
Well, she said, of course, the human feels better, but
Oh, okay.
it's real close to a human.
Because I remember when she got up there, she made that little like. I was like, oh, okay, this might be the real deal. Like, like, oh, like.
Did she get a she gave the that first when you stick it in type shit?
Yes, she did.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. Yep,
So she was
because
like,
that's bias.
here I go, ladies and gentlemen. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God. I mean, if that's what you want to say, Lily, then yes, that's what she did.
Or she wanted them to play it off. She didn't get that far. She was just like, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like she like one of those.
Oh shit, man.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my God.
I gotta
Oh
watch
my
this.
God.
Oh my god!
It's probably on YouTube. But I mean, this was like years ago, like in the beginning stages of Vice. So I don't
Has
even
she
remember
did
the
any
name.
more news reporting after this?
Yeah, she
I'm
had a
sure.
whole show for a couple of seasons. Yep. She went to a sex farm. She went to
Yeah, because they know she
uh
willing to do anything.
she went to a couple different things. She's done a lot of she's done stuff that people would have questions about. I personally wouldn't. But yep, she's went to a dominatrix thing. She's done some stuff.
Like she answered questions that you didn't even know you had.
Yeah, yes. Like
Yeah.
you would want to know it as if like if the question came up in topic, like I wonder what it feels like to mess with a human sex doll as a woman. I mean, I guess
And
you
so
would
she
think
just
that.
said, she was like, okay, you want to know? Hold my beer. And
I
then
mean,
she went and fucked the nigga.
I'm sure she had because she's done a lot of stuff on that show, and I think a lot of it was because she wanted to really see what it was about for her own reasons. But yes, a lot of it was educational, but I think it was a 50, I think it was a 60% she wanted to do it and 40 was educational.
Like she's like a legit journalist. So yeah.
She a legit
Like
journalist and she is certified free.
Yeah,
7
she's a
days a week.
legit journalist. That's why I said 40% was journalist, but the other 60 is because she low key wanted to do it. I don't
Yeah.
care because
right.
she was
Like,
too
nigga,
invested. The show, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The show looked like it stink. So that's all I'm. The show looked like it stink, man. It just it don't. Nope.
yeah.
Look, the doll looked like it.
Just the whole vibe of the show seems like it has a smell. It seems like if we went to wherever the places she was going, like when she went to the sex farm, when she went to the place to make the dolls, when she went somewhere else I seen, it was something weird kind of deal, like thing that we wouldn't expect. It just seemed like it stinks everywhere she goes.
So, so if we ever got, like real big, got a
Like
bunch
she
of
went to
views and we
where did
interviewed
she
her, we
go?
had
She
to go
went to
interview her. You'll be like, yeah, this is a pungent smell over here.
like she went to something called like a have y'all ever seen the movie dang Inherit Vice?
No.
Okay, well, it was a in that movie. It's Joaquin Phillips. It's a bunch of people. It's too many people to name. But he went to like this massage parlor slash not, and it was called like it was a in reference to giving a woman some fellatio. Is it do they call it that? Giving women some head, but
Yeah.
he went in there thinking like they just being funny and they wasn't. Like they immediately was like, "We're not playing in here. You're a man. Get out." She went into one of those places and it just felt like it stunk to me in there.
Mm, mm,
When she went to mess with the Dow, it seemed like it stunk in the room. When she went to go be a dominatrix, it just seemed like it stinks.
Well, I mean, the places that you're referencing that she went to don't sound like places that's gonna smell good.
I mean,
So
but
that
yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. It just seemed like a stinky little sexy stink place stink like, ugh.
yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Inherent Vice because that was an excellent movie, very excellent. Long story short, it just and she was like she'll be like we went down in the garages of Plainsville, Texas, where they roll around in honey and let bees sting their genitals. She's there. She's there. She's there. It's alleged
yeah,
that
that place smells horrible. That
she
that that
Yeah,
that place smells horrible, man.
yeah. If it says it's supposed to give you the best of orgasm of your life, she's like, and I'm about to see. So he's there. She's there. Help us, Lord.
Like, so
yeah.
wish me luck. I just got off a 10-hour flight. I'm about to go in right now.
Right. And we have to drive 5 minutes into the woods and then get out the truck for a mile.
And then we got to walk into a school bus, but actually it's a home when you go to the back of the building. A bus, it turns into a house. That's
Mm,
just the
mm.
entryway. Yeah, it be some bullshit to where you be like, well, damn, you know.
Right. She paid.
Yeah, she just want to fuck. She just want to fuck some weird shit.
And it ain't, but you know what? I can't knock the lady because everything she's doing, you would be like, well, I wasn't thinking about that, but I'm intrigued. Let's see. That's what made me watch it. I'm like, well, what made her? Well, shit. Let's see. You know what I mean? Let's just say she would be the person. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Any type of toy that is out or something like that, if she gave a review on it, she's giving an honest review. Like some people will be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, girl, that rose put me to sleep," and they just took it out the pack because they just, they ain't did shit with it, just doing
Right.
promo. She really did, and the rose seemed like it stink too. That's what.
Damn. And the rose looked like it stunk. Damn.
Mm.
So this just a pungent lady.
No, she just seems like how I guess a '70s porno place would smell.
I like the Strand Theater.
Like shut up. Remember when they called out them people coming out the Strand Theater and they tried?
Mm, mm,
Oh
mm.
shit. Anyway, it just seems like it smells like Boogie Nights. Like when Dirk Diggler first went in there, and that man was like, "Oh my God, we got to get you filming." It just seems like I'm gonna put it to you like this: if I had to put that lady is that man that killed himself's wife. I'm Boogie
Mm,
the lady. That's the type of time she be on. So there you go. That's her.
mm.
Wow.
She had nothing to do with the porn industry, not a damn thing. Got a
Oh
circle
man.
around her like a dog. Honey, what are you doing? Get away from me, George. I ain't through.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I watched Boogie Nights like 3 nights ago because I was like, I'm going to finish watching this from the beginning to the end. And I did it. But yes, shout out to Boogie Nights. But that's the lady. That's the lady right there. That's the type of time she's on. That's it. That's the perfect person to describe her.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that y'all knew that shows me that y'all watched it.
Hey, I like Boogie Nights. I watch it every time I see it. If I scroll through TV and I see it, I stop and watch it.
Yeah, Boogie Nights was hard.
Yeah.
It's like
I
my
gotta I
name
don't,
and
I don't
those
know what it is.
neon
I
lights.
love to see movies about addicts.
Yep, and then I liked at the end when everybody came back and they looked like they was doing good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was the sex robot.
that shit turned somber.
Yeah.
cause this is some bullshit. That's why I turned.
All right. So, um, on the 16th, BET Plus will be putting out the Martin reunion. So, in honor of that, because everybody knows that that's like my favorite show ever in life. So, in honor of that, we're gonna do some Martin trivia. Yay! All right, so I'm gonna just ask a couple questions, and then y'all answer. Y'all give me the answer. All right, so what was the name of Martin's third grade teacher?
Damn, hold on. Wait, Mrs. Trinidad.
Yep. How much money did Miss Minnie give to Martin and Gina on her last day?
$2.
Nope.
$5.
Nope.
10.
Nope.
$1.
Shooting in the dark.
Yep. It was $1.
Mm-hmm. I knew it was something silly.
Yeah.
Who gave? She gave him $1.
Mm-hmm. In an envelope.
Yep.
On her last day.
Yep. Because she won the lottery and she was like, I'm leaving. I left y'all a little something.
Mm.
And that little something was out.
She put it in the envelope, made them think they was getting a little something, and it was $1.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. What was the crew's favorite hangout spot other than Martin's apartment?
Everybody know
The
that.
bar.
Nipsey's.
Yeah. What was the name of the hotel that Martin and Gina were supposed to stay at on their honeymoon?
On their honeymoon? Was it Chilligan's Island? No, I don't know it. I don't know.
Leland?
No, I'm not even gonna act like I know any of this trivia.
I
my
know
God.
it. I just don't know that. I fucks with Martin. Go ahead.
The Pelican Inn.
Ah, the Pelican Inn. Okay. I remember.
Yeah, Chilligan's was after they was married. So what was the nickname Martin was given by the man at the DMV?
Ooh, the one he told to sit the hell down. He's like, man, sit your ass down.
Martin gave him a nickname. It went the other way around.
Martin gave him a nickname, Richard Roundtree.
No. No. I was talking about the angry man. Martin gave him the
Angry Man,
yeah.
Okay.
But we need to know the nickname that Martin was given.
I don't know that one.
That one is Almond.
Remember
the real
you Almond Brown?
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay. With your almond
Yeah.
except.
Right. What famous comedian played Valentino, Shanae's date on the Love Jones Connection?
Chris Rock.
Yep. What did Martin nickname himself after he was asked to be the substitute host of Word on the Street?
The Love Doctor.
Yep.
Was it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What were the names of the two housekeepers that Martin hired and Gina fired?
Peanut Colada? I don't know. They was twins though. They was twins. I can't think of their names. It's something silly like that.
Essence and Ebony.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Lily, you didn't watch Martin?
I did watch Martin, but I really didn't. I wasn't a TV watcher when I was a kid, man. I told you, man. I keep saying I had a Jehovah's Witness mama. Y'all don't be believing me and shit. Like I really didn't watch TV like that. And, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know the rules, man. I just figured I would watch it.
And it really wasn't. It wasn't rules like that. It was more or less of we were just trained to like be somewhere reading where like maybe my sisters would know shit because they were like rebellious and shit, but I really wasn't rebellious as a kid. Like I was just bad. I wasn't rebellious. I was bad. But like yeah, like so I really didn't watch TV like that. I was really like reading books.
Okay.
I watched Morton. And that was my shit. I bet y'all don't know who LaFonz is, Shanae's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's AJ Johnson.
Okay, a lot of people didn't know that. Because they was like, Shanae never did show who LaFonz was. I said, yes, she did. It was Ezel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember some episodes. Like I remember the episode with Biggie Smalls. I remember
so funny.
I remember the episode when the nigga sold the station and like he was going through his transition to going the country and then like walking out. I remember certain shit about Martin. I remember Brother Man from the Fifth Floor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Mama's buttermilk biscuits. Like there's certain things I remember, but I can't say that I really watched him like that. Like
I don't know what you have missed. Man. But it's on somebody's streaming site. I would strongly suggest you stream all 5 seasons.
It's on all the time. I just watched some of the episodes we said I just watched.
Right.
I remember the episode where they did the New Jack City shit. When he had the dog, he had the stuffed dog. That shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the funniest episodes. Did you see the episode when they was like trying to get on the bus to go to Philly?
Yeah.
And they stuck in the bus station.
Yeah. And he
found Gina, the man behind the glass, and he started throwing a bunch of change. And Martin and Miss Jerry was on the floor rolling around trying to get the change.
Yes, that was
so funny till this day.
Fine, Miss Jerry, because she was perfect.
Miss Jerry's passed on.
I know. I said I want. He found her at that. She was perfect.
Yeah. I don't know because I never saw her anything older. So
sandwich. Martin was about to hit her. He swung like bitch because they was. He stepped on that sandwich like I don't eat no tuna. He was like,
he was about to cry. That shit was funny. I would have cried too, but every time I watch that episode and they rolling around on the floor, that shit is hilarious. I'm like, why am I still laughing at this? It's been 30 years.
My favorite top 3 Martin episodes is Chilligan's Island. That's 3. Nino Brown, that's 2.
Puppy in my room.
Nino Brown is 2, and the top one is when Pam and Gina was trying to get in that society, and Shanae and Laquita got in it.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
That was a good one. At that old lady, she was like, What the niggas eat? What she said something like what it is? Some shit. They turned Miranda out. She tootsie rolled down that damn steps.
Right. This zero. This zero. I would say my top three, not in no order, is the episode where they went to Chicago because he thought that Gina was cheating.
Yeah.
The episode with Bushwick Bill
Ooh.
and their wedding.
Okay.
That was really nice. But Derek says it's on BET Plus.
Yes, it's come on. And Real Husbands of Hollywood. That shit is come on too.
Well,
I never really get into it.
My top three would be, because I didn't watch it like that, but it would be the Nino Brown episode. It would be the time where he was scared of the bully and it ended up being a little midget guy or a little person. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. That nigga was terrified. And I forgot it was a Halloween episode. Where they was trying to scare Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying.
And Tommy was tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Remember he said it was a dark and stormy November. Bush got reelected. Yeah. Yeah, that one was a good one. That was way better than when they did that haunted house.
Yeah, the
haunted
house wasn't that cool, but that one was good.
Martin, once his theme songs changed from Martin Lawrence, and it went to Martin, I'm the man. The shows was kind of like they were still funny, but they took a turn.
Well, allegedly, that whole situation with him and Gina, she wasn't filming with him, so they had to film separately, and like she wasn't on the show at all for some episodes. And this is all on season 5.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't there for some episodes, and then when she came back, her and Martin couldn't be on screen together.
I remember that, and that was dumb.
Yeah, because she accused him of sexual harassment, and I guess that was the condition to get her to come back and finish the season. So season 5, with this being my favorite show of all time, season 5 is straight trash for that.
It sure is.
Trash is another show's best episode. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I'm still gonna watch season 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but for the level that Martin was on at the time, yeah, season 5 is trash because of that situation. And I really feel like that was Dwayne Martin's fault. Mm-hmm. I think he put a plug in Tisha Campbell's ear and made her think that she was really harassed. Because as soon as her and Dwayne Martin broke up, her and Martin became cool again.
Well, I heard a whole different tale.
What did you hear?
You have to YouTube it. Martin and Gina was messing. Well, Tisha Campbell was messing around. Then she started messing with Dwayne Martin, and Martin was like, we not done. And she was like, no, I'm married. We have to be. And then he started tripping. He got on that ooh-wee and got to tripping.
See, I heard that he started messing with her after. No, they was messing around. It was cool. And then when he got divorced and when she got married, it wasn't cool no more. Something to that effect.
Wife. Because the man that was telling it was like, if you pay attention to Martin's first wife, she resembles Tisha Campbell, and she does, but
Hell, his second wife.
Nah, they talking about his first. But his first wife does kind of look like a little Tisha Campbell, but they were saying he was like really super infatuated with her. And the person was, I can't tell y'all why, because I don't know how true it is. It's all alleged, so I ain't going to throw that on Gina, but she did something to Martin, and he was just like, absolutely not. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah, well, I feel like the world will never know.
No.
Until she writes her memoir, they coming.
I mean, now and anything she says kind of is flawed now because you know she did some fucked up shit, and so now when she says stuff, you don't believe it.
Yeah, she did fucked up shit like fuck up season 5. I don't appreciate.
Or like lie and say she almost got sex trafficked.
That was weird. I was like, why did she do that?
Because she's weird.
Like, Juicy Smollett didn't tell us anything. Like, he let us know that they just pull up cameras from where you say this shit happened at.
No, you're like, all right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. They like, we don't see it ain't even a car road down the street.
Like, bitch, you skipped down this fucking block. What are you talking about?
Street, ma'am. You didn't come out.
Is that you? Ma'am, that's you, Miss Campbell. Is that you right now doing a cartwheel past all those white guys? Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't see where we're going with this case.
Ma'am, are they passing out puppies on the next block? You got that traffic.
My God. Get the fuck out of here. Did you really stop in the middle of the street and blow a full dandelion, ma'am? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we're not listening to you no more.
At all. That was some silly shit.
That was
and
weird.
She was so dead ass. Yeah.
She was
so dead ass.
I was like, well, when she didn't call the police right away, I said,
And then let's not even get on her music career.
I'm still here.
At some performance she was doing in the audience was laughing and she was like, fuck y'all, and flipped them up.
Yeah, she was at her restaurant and she was performing there. Yeah, but she went on Good Day LA, I guess, and sung that I'm still here.
That shit, that's a damn shame. Them people laughed at you at your own establishment where they food could easily be spit on, and they took the check. The owner.
That's how you know you a shitty individual. These niggas will eat your food and still tell you ain't shit.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, you know how to make these yams. You make some good yams, but bitch, like, come on, man, with the singing, bitch. You might as well make a karaoke night.
She could easily be like, I take them their plate, spit in that shit, and come out the door. They
said, fuck that shit.
That shit was funny. She was like, fuck yeah, I cracked up. I didn't want to.
No, you want to. You want to. Because if you were there, you would have hysterically laughed.
I just would have been like, you know what? The restaurant, after I would have got my food, I'd have been like, the restaurant's dope. Let's stick to doing that. And I know you still getting a result from Martin because
you said what?
I know she's still getting them residuals from Martin because it comes on every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the song was for. I'm still here.
Right. And you know she getting stuff from my wife and kids too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show. She did good because I always wondered, like, what could she do? And she did do good in that. That was good.
She
She need
did.
to stick to acting.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering that Damon Wayans didn't even want her in the first place.
He didn't. Who he want?
I don't know who he wanted, but when she came into audition, he was like, "Oh no, I don't want Gina." So yeah.
They
Yep.
that's and shout out to Tisha Campbell. She's still here.
What you say?
I said shout out to Tisha Campbell. She's still here.
Right.
I'm you. Shit. Yeah. Shout out to Tisha Campbell, man. Like you were another one of my great moments in Black history, just because, man, like we all love you, man, but you know, sometimes we love our auntie that's a crackhead, and like, and it is what it is.
I like it because, you know, I seen her all my life growing up. She was on Little Shop of Horrors.
Sure was.
Lick that man's part on what you call.
I'm sure it was
What was that?
School Days.
School Days. There we go. School Days.
My out of jail on house parties. I mean, I fuck with her. You know what I mean? But
Remember when she was on Blossom?
I remember when she was on A Different World and she had AIDS.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But she was on Blossom too.
They was like,
all this other stuff. Yeah. And then she was on The Fresh Prince too.
yeah, she was funny on The Fresh Prince. That's it.
Yeah.
When I stuck in that basement, sitting on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves.
Yeah. And then when she took that was funny.
She was like, here.
Knock yourself out.
He taking up her body parts, don't know if her body is hers. He said something like that.
Oh my goodness, that was a good episode.
Shout out to Marty Moore and Gina Pam, R.I.P. Tommy, and real name's Tommy, and old Coley Code.
Holy cold.
His name is Carl Anthony Payne.
Yeah. I didn't know Pam's real name ain't Pam. I still say.
No.
I just did
Arnold. And then Tommy is Thomas Ford.
Damn, baby. I didn't know Big Shirley would pause in the air and drop on him. I just watched that this morning. I didn't know Big Girl Shirley was going to pause in the air and fall on him. He was a love.
Yeah. So now we are on to the fucked up song of the day.
Yeah. So, can I introduce this nigga or no?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
First and foremost, this is gonna be the last time we hear from him for a while. I don't give a damn if he is. I'm tired of him. He's on every week. If I have to start taking him out, I will. We're gonna let him rest because he has proven his point. He got his jacket. We discussed it earlier. Got that green jacket they get at the he got it. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Got some rape cases pending.
Man.
Toxic in real life in all aspects. I personally, as a bitch ass nigga, we gonna do it with Trey Songz. And what's the name of it last time? Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Okay, that's how you feel.
Yeah, I'm sick of his
Yeah.
ass.
All right. So, Lily,
Shout out to Trigger.
did you
My
want
dick.
to bless us with your vocal stylings of this song?
Oh, fuck no, I'm way too hot for this.
I'll read the lyrics, but they gonna sound like they coming from Angry Man, so you might
Hey,
not.
go ahead and read the lyrics. If you want me to sing a song, listen, you're gonna have to tell me in advance, because I gotta know not to get so high. Like, because I'm gonna make it sound dumb as hell. Like, I'm gonna make it sound whack as fuck, but I'm gonna at least, you know what I'm saying, not be slurring and shit.
You know, I just thought about it because I was just gonna skip that part altogether, but I was like, no, Lily can sing.
Yeah, you're not gonna, you gotta don't me on blast like that. Come on, man.
All right. Well, let's do.
But I got you though. I'm gonna fuck a song up one day just because you did that. I'm gonna be prepared for it.
All right.
Lyrics.
Huh?
Songbook, baby. I like to then Mr. Brian Michael Cox for helping me illustrate my feelings. This is getting too hot, baby. This is getting too hot, baby. The last time is the last chapter, but for real, this gotta be the last time. It's gonna be the best though. Promise just one last time. Verse 1. Cause if she catch me with you, she gonna kill her. See this shit. Ugh.
Go
These
read.
hotel rooms is looking too familiar. Your love is so serious. I guess he's trying to make it sound like that. Which one of y'all, bitch ass nigga? Girl, you keep me coming back. That's it. I be with her thinking of you. I be with you thinking of her, my boo. She just don't deserve this. Ain't nobody perfect, but I just can't take no more cuz. Ugh. Go on, fish and do this chorus up there. I'm living two different lives. One girl in the day, you at night. And even though this ain't right, I just can't get enough of the way you put it down. You really got me tripping. Pull up, baby girl. Just listen. You gonna sing it or you want me to finish?
Nah, go ahead. I told you I love this toxic nigga.
Good. Girl, for the last time. Yep, I said the last time. Girl, this is the last time. All caught up. It's time to put it down. You really got me tripping. Hold up, baby girl. Don't talk. Just listen. This is the last time. Ugh. Verse 2. See, the problem is I'm too deep involved. Involved to be playing with your emotions. You really got me open. I gotta figure it out. Can't let no pussy come before my baby. Not my baby, no. Cause she's the only reason that ease my mind. But girl, you just so fine. Give it to me one last time. Baby, let your hair down. Take it to the bed now. It's fruit, it's Cheerios. I'm Maya Angelou. Let's see. Spread them lovely legs now. One last round. God. That's how I feel. I sound like I feel like her. And the tidings on the wall. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Phenomenal woman. That is me. Poetic justice. She's flitty. I was never flitty. All right. It say you really got me tripping.
I think we found our new way of putting the songs out here, man. Oh,
Right. You were talking all the songs from here on out.
nigga, you bodied that shit.
I wasn't trying to. He's disgusting. I can't stand it.
Okay, so first verse. What do you think about it, Lindsay?
I'm gonna keep it honest with you because he is the toxic king. Like, we went ahead and gave this nigga his jacket. He got his tournament jacket. He can sit down for a while. We can let him go because he's every week, every other week. I've been doing this show for months. I'm sick of his ass. Whole catalog. I'm like, again, as soon as I don't even look at the toxic song because I know it's gonna be Trey Songz at the end. One time I was like, it's gonna be Trey Songz, and it was somebody else. I was like, okay. But anyway,
it was not that bad.
He is toxic. He has this situation he's talking about, everybody's been in.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Everybody's been in a situation where it's hard to let somebody go that you got a sexual attraction with, or chemistry, or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, shit. Because it sounds like the women got a man to it. Like, they both creep. You know, the toxic bitch ass shit he be on. So, you know. Ugh. And you notice how he always trying to make sure he sing that sound. Like, involved. Oh, yo. Oh. I can't stand him, little turtle. He look like a turtle.
Hey,
like
Bree, real life, it's the way you can turn that on. Like, you turn that on out of nowhere. That's what made the reading so dope, is the way you can turn it on and get back to reading like you did. Like, that was why. Like, that was excellent.
He just trying to make that noise on purpose. That's his little signature that he dumbass shit.
He's like a black Elvis.
That nigga look like he looked like Franklin the turtle out the damn the cartoon and shit. When we was kids.
Yeah.
Now somebody need to do a Trey Songz song and then play only Franklin videos. Imagine all them things like say if they do infidelity, but nothing but like nothing but the turtle.
Not nothing but the turtle. I can't.
The fact that he's promoting, we didn't went through this man's whole catalog. Every song is horrible.
They're actually good songs.
They good songs, but
they're just the what he's saying is horrible.
He on bullshit. That's period. That's it.
Yeah.
He a fuck boy. He ain't toxic. He a fuck boy.
He got his masters, man. He got his masters.
What is the thing? That green jacket. What is it?
The masters.
Yeah, he got it. Shit, his jacket ain't green. They gave him a yellow one. That's how cold he is.
Yeah.
He got a doo-doo green one. That's why, because he got a toxic doo-doo green jacket. That's
not toxic. That sounds so disgusting. All right. So there it says Fuckboy King. I would have sang this thing, LOL. This was my theme song at the time of release, LOL.
We all love this song. Oh man.
This song.
I didn't. Y'all lying. Everybody didn't love this. Everybody don't like this nigga, man. I don't like shit he sings. Nothing. Not because of what he's allegedly charged for. I never rocked with this nigga ever. I never. I don't. I'm sorry.
I never understood it. Like, I don't understand you people. You people are weird.
Hey, we have rights like everybody else.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I I wasn't a big Trey Songz fan until the mixtape started coming out.
The
And then I was like, oh, this nigga's cold.
Nope.
Or not anticipation.
Now 45. I know about it's 45 people on deck.
Yeah,
that if I got like Trey Songz, they gonna say no, and somebody 10 of them are gonna say, who is that?
I mean,
with this nigga, he can't sing, man.
You know, some people beg to differ.
He can't sing.
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say he can't sing.
He can't. He make that noise too much, nigga. Sound like a dog. Sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog when he trying to get the grandma and the grandpa out the house because the monster like, no.
No. I can't know. I'm not gonna give you that. What I will say his flaw is he tries to riff when he shouldn't have to.
He can't sing, and he be squeezing his nose and shit and making them sing faces and trying to make that throat muscle pop up like you doing something. I go in the booth, drink some tea, I done ripped your whole shit, man. You can't sing, and I could be playing, and you can't sing. You can't sing. You just can't. Only song I like the Trey Songz, and it was Toxic, which made me get mad at this motherfucker, was when he was with Mary J. Blige. He done swindled her into making a toxic ass song, talking about hood love and shit.
It was good though.
Then I be screaming like it's over. Yeah, that was a shit. But see, he's like the shit that turns Venom. You know how he be black and then everything he get black and corroded. He did that with Mary. He took that bitch ass shit over there with her. She was chilling. We was take me as I am. Now she talking about, I kind of like the toxic shit and I be on it too. I like it. He's a cancer. Dude.
You like the song, but you mad that he went over there and made the song with her.
Right.
I'm gonna put it like this. I like the song because I like the song. It ain't because he did an excellent job on there. If she would have had anybody else on there, it would have sounded the same to me. She just put him on there because she knew he was a fuckboy. She was like, and I wrote this shit. They wrote this verse for this man. Ooh, who could do that? It's him. He the one, you know. That was his call to fuckboyhood right there. Mary J. Blige seen it in you and was like, I need a real live fuckboy to sing this song and put their heart and soul in it, and he did it. Now don't get the song's great, but it ain't like his vocals just outdone that motherfucker. Because if Neo would have got on there, I'd have liked it too. And I don't like Neo either.
I don't like Neo.
I'm not gonna say Neo can sing. I
like his songwriters, but artists, no.
I'm saying Trey Songz got some. He done showed his vocal talent. Like I'm not gonna say he can't sing.
On what? What did he show his vocal talent on?
What's that one shit? I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Yeah, what is that? I don't want to leave.
Yeah,
but I gotta go right now. That was town. What was that? That and what? I wish we never did it. What? Can't be friends.
Mm-hmm.
That raggedy bastard had me playing that shit at a point in time. See,
look, that's what I'm saying. You cannot that dirty bastard, that son of a bitch. Hey, yeah, you can't. You can't sing.
Now we know why he feels the way she feels.
At the time I played it, first and foremost, the person that's on the podcast sent it to me because it went right with my shit. That's why.
Oh, hard times. You're welcome.
Yeah. Then I said, well, hard times is fucked up. What else does he have? Because I was in a fucked up mood.
That's exactly what happened, Derek.
And I said, well, he had some other bitch ass shit, and I got on to Can't Be Friends, and it lined up perfectly with what I had going on. Who's in the middle? What Derek say?
That's a Trey Songz song. You said who's in the middle?
Moni in the middle, nigga. Where she at? In the
Right.
middle?
Right in the middle, right there. Or am I?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a Trey Songz song. He's referencing a song.
In the middle. Trey Songz just gave all the fucks boys the voice and sounds like somebody don't like that. It's not that I don't like it because I'm kin to fuck boys. Like I accept y'all right on. It's just he can't sing to me and he's a fuck boy. So it's like,
A fuck that's a horrible combination. You gotta at least bust a note or two if you're gonna be a fuck boy.
I mean, just be a fuck boy in private. Don't sing it to the world to see. And if you gonna sing it, you need to have them. If Michael Jackson was a fuck boy, I'd be in his quarter arguing up and down. Objection. He also could dance. We gonna leave, you know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson, fuck boy.
Michael Jackson was a fuck boy.
No, he wasn't. And
Listen.
I remember compared to
side note.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that. Michael Jackson was a fuck boy.
How was he a fuck boy?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, he had hoes.
Yeah, he had hoes. He set the bitch out on that one video, The Way You Make Me Feel.
Yeah.
He set that bitch out. She was proud to fuck the dancers because Mike told her to.
He suggested.
Okay. All
see,
right,
you see, Trey Songz ain't got that. Absolutely not. And I'm gonna finish my argument. He suggested that she do that. It was a suggestion. He was like, "Hey, the dancers think you're pretty cute. What do you think?" He didn't do anything. He told them he passed along a compliment that was given by the dancers, and she did with it what she will. Now we ain't gonna put that on Mike.
Yeah, come on. Okay. All right. Mike been setting bitches out since 1973.
No, he makes
You say what you want to say, Bree. But Mike's been Mike, man.
Mike makes certain suggestions, and
Mike been it's you can check it out on YouTube. It's the scene we're in the car and he like, look at them titties. Like this nigga been setting shit out for a long time.
He made an observation, and in his defense, they were pressed up against the window, doing a lot of stuff that, they was on the verge of coming out the shirt. So it was a little jarring, and he made an observation about someone. That was it. He just makes observations and suggestions to people, and what they do with it is at their mercy.
Yeah, he sure did. Then he turned around and played daddy to some kids that wasn't his. That's some real extra shit. This nigga is a full nigga.
I will be in agreements with you and say he was a full
nigga.
But I will not throw fuck boy.
This nigga was fuck boy extraordinaire.
Nope. No, he was not.
He was. He made a song about meeting up with a bitch and say, "Hey man, that kid ain't mine, ho." Like he made a song about that.
But it wasn't his son. It wasn't.
That we know because we like Mike. Mike out here, man, fucking the shit out of these girls. Don't call me bitch.
No, he polite. He told everyone, "Hey, Billie Jean, she's not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But guess what? The kid's not my son." That's all he said. He didn't do no more, no less. He didn't
That kid
disrespect.
came out with a Joe Jackson mustache.
He
Nigga, that's your baby.
He didn't disrespect her. He didn't say anything. He even said it. My mama told me not to fuck with it, but
Mama always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. That's what Mama said.
No, he said it. Like, that was code word.
That's what Mama said. That's code word for saying, hey, man, I got the fuck out of there.
That was code word. But you leave this bitch alone. She's about to try to pin a baby on you. So that's why he said that. Michael Jackson, what are you doing? He's a national treasure. Trey Songz.
He is.
Trey Songz is a turtle. I guarantee the next turtle movie that's out, he's going to be a guest star. And you know how Bobby Brown was in Ghostbusters real quick? Trey Songz gonna be right in there. If them charges don't stick.
Yeah, he's got some real legit charges.
I remember he was compared to R. Kelly. For sure, he was compared to R. Kelly. He's a nightmare. That man went on TV on that podcast and said he was horrible. I don't know who that man was, why he picked that day to do it, but he did it. It was pretty bad. He went in on no Trey Songz. But just to keep it a buck with you, if you listening, I didn't like you before the allegation. That ain't got shit to do with it.
Now I will say this. That is true. She has not fooled with Trey Songz years before.
That ain't got shit to do with shit. I didn't like you beforehand. So it's a genuine thing with me. I ain't bandwagging you, and you can't do nothing but respect it.
That is true. That yeah.
I don't like this nigga. I ain't shit. If you listening, I didn't like you years ago.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. That's what he gonna tell you.
Right.
Which one of y'all said that? I'm be like, me. I'll be like, and quit. That's it, because it make you, on top of you sounding like an idiot, you also look more and more like Franklin the Turtle, nigga. It's not helping. Sit the fuck, boo this man. Shit. Ugh. I'm sorry. Turn into Maya Angelou. He just sit. Y'all enough. Can I pick the person the next time, Derek? Since you participating, you think I should pick the effed up song of the week?
You can definitely pick the song of the week.
Right. Nobody told you couldn't.
No, I know. No one said I couldn't, but I'm gonna get to the king of the fuck boys, the original R&B fuck boy king, and it's not Bobby Brown. I can't tell y'all who it is.
Yeah, just throw it down on him. Pause.
It's not Bobby Womack either.
I know it ain't Bobby Womack. I'm the only one with this
He said, well, ...
I'm the only one with this idea of Bobby Womack. Everybody else be like, whatever.
I low-key sent the wrong song to Lindsay and a few others. Oh.
Yeah, he did suggest this. Yeah, so shout out to Derek. He did suggest this song. So
well, Derek, unfortunately, you got caught in a crossfire. Somebody that doesn't like this man or his music or any of his contributions to music. So, nothing personal against you, but I'm not gonna back down. I still don't like this name.
I'm gonna translate that like she really want to say, Derek, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Stop putting this nigga on the fucked up song of the week.
Thank you. I know. Thank you. We shout out to Derek, man, for understanding that everybody ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Hell no.
That is true. I just don't understand the Trey Songz part, but
I told
hey,
do you
things
do
gonna
you
happen.
really want me to continue on?
Yeah,
Because
we don't need to go through that rabbit hole. We got it. We got it. She don't like this nigga.
nice now. I will get down through. I will get to this nigga's nerve endings.
No, that's okay. That's okay. He needs his nerves. So, so Bree, do you have any final thoughts?
I don't. I apologize to the listeners. My voice once again. He do be giving triggers. You know what he got under my skin. I gotta get better with that. I really don't got nothing to say, but protect yourself at all costs. It is people out here winning lawsuits for things you wouldn't think. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Try to put God first this week. Love yourself and others. That's my final thought.
All right. I don't really have a final thought. Just that we'll be gone for a couple weeks. So we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Lily, you have Jerry's final thought?
Chill on my Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
We see in today's society we have people that are suing insurance companies for a mistake that they made. We also see that we have a whole life to live as individuals, but yet we want to know about the love life of someone that doesn't know us. We're in turmoil with race relations, with trying to go through this world as a black woman, and also trying to protect yourself in a world where it is no holds barred against you. The only thing I can say is, out of all the things I told you, all of us need to have resilience, because, you know, although we're going through a lot of rough times, if we stick together and we do what we have to do, not only as people, not only as a race, but as just human beings, we can actually get to a silver lining. Nothing's going to be perfect, because God doesn't make perfect anymore, but he does make understanding. Again, love yourself and others.
All right.
Was that good? Was that cool? Did I put that in? Did I put that thing down on that thing?
But Derek also wanted to say, time for us as a people to rise up against these Europeans and stand for our Black women and our rights as humans. 100. I agree.
I agree.
And European, I fucks with that, because that's what I say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Derek. He's woke. Not for real, because I've said this before. They don't correlate themselves with Europe. Why, I do not know. They from the European mountains of Caucasus.
Of Caucasus, the mountains of Caucasus. That's my favorite thing to say.
Y'all are funny.
Well, what?
All right, so that is episode 49, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks for episode 50. Bye.
Exactly.